Pooki.
Oh my goodness. We're here.
We're so excited about what we're going to be doing today that we were running around and lost track of the time.
It's okay. It's okay. Because we got a new song that we're going to be doing. You've never heard this one
Oh my
before.
gosh, yes. Not only are we talking about this topic, get your ask out there, which hopefully caught your eye. It's an important topic. But yeah, we have a brand new song. It's actually kind of been in the hopper for
a while.
a little while now, but we're going to debut it at the very end of the broadcast. So stick around for that. And if you have to go, then come on back and watch the replay because we're kind of excited about seeing what you think of this new song. It's very different than anything else that we've done.
Very different.
Welcome to Sunday Inspiration Live. It's March 5th. This is season 3, episode 10. Here's a song that you are familiar with. Let's get things kicked off with a little wake up, shall we?
Sure, let's do it.
Oh, when I wake up in the morning,
Right.
I feel so grateful.
Do you feel grateful today?
You can move your body.
When I wake
Sing
up
along.
in the morning, I feel so alive.
Do you feel alive?
When I wake up in the morning,
Why am I holding
I
it? Because I want to go to
feel
Facebook and I want to stream it out to my people so my people can see it on my Facebook. Are we streaming live on Facebook?
I'm here
We are already.
to thrive.
Sing along now.
So I wake up every day.
Every day, baby.
Wake up, this is what I say. Wake up, I am so free. Wake up, and I'm free to be me. I'm free to be me.
Favorite lines. She likes it so much she's worked it into a whole bunch of our songs. Look at this. It's already... What is that? What are you showing?
I'm showing us live on Facebook.
Yes, we're live. We're now streaming live on Facebook, as well as YouTube, and already here we're only like 2 minutes in. Already 57 people consecutively.
Wow, you guys
are here watching, and those numbers will grow as we go along. As we go along here, look at that awesome. The awesome gathering of humanity here.
So beautiful. I mean, so many familiar names and faces.
Mm-hmm.
Some of you we've met personally. Some of you we're excited to meet in the future.
That's right. Oh yeah, we have a new events page that on the website that we're going to be.
Oh yeah, like where you can see us and find us.
In real, yeah. So just a quick shout out here. We won't get to anybody, so my apologies if I don't mention your name here.
That doesn't mean that we don't love you. We
That's right.
do. We do.
I see Tracy, Candy. We got Lisa, Melody, Cherie. I think I already mentioned Mercy. Samantha, Eileen, Jerry is here. Courtney, Melody. I think I already mentioned.
Yep.
Mary Rose,
Jillian,
Judith, Carlene, Michelle, Nita. Rad Angel, Debbie's here, Cindy's here, Julia. Oh my gosh, Jillian. I think I already mentioned. I'm sorry. Some people are getting double duty.
Rad
here.
Angel.
Yeah, very cool.
Wait, keep scrolling up just in case we missed anybody from the very beginning.
I think
Did we get them all?
Some of those folks came in,
Super early. Oh, you're just a chatty bunch.
Danielle,
I love
we
you.
haven't mentioned yet.
Danielle, yeah.
So very cool. Thank you all for coming here early. It's really interesting that some of you come early and start chatting it up even before we go live. So
We love that.
that is so wonderful.
So look, if you don't know that, like about a half an hour before we go live, there are already people in the chat room, and you can have a conversation and get your heart activated and get ready for that 9 o'clock when we come
right.
in. So
You got
take advantage of that community that's here to support you and love you.
We got TNT and Shelly and Shandni from India. We got Richa.
Shandni.
So as always, as we go along here, please mention where you're watching from, and if it's your first time, we want to know because we are going to celebrate you. We have a group of friends who always helps us out with that.
I know they're so loyal, right?
They are totally loyal. So why don't you get us? We always like to start off with having Pooki getting us all centered here and bring her loving energy. And feel free, whatever you're doing, if you have a chance, just to stop and pause and catch your breath and get in alignment with us as Pooki gets us a little synchronized.
Yeah. So as you can see, we're gathered all over this beautiful planet. Many, many places around the world. You know, I think of us as family. I think of our global family. And that this is a moment where we can come together and be together. and we can be fed in this moment, and we can receive, and we can also give in this moment from our heart space. And so, as we're getting ready to embark on this miraculous journey of 90 minutes of pure joy and compassion and healing and love, let us reach our hearts out to one to another in this beautiful sacred circle that we're creating all around our beautiful Mother Earth right now. And let's just reach out from our heart space. Let's just extend that energy of our heart. You know, your heart is always beating the vibration of love into the world, right? It's always beating. I say that it's our sacred drum that's been given to us by our ancestors, and that this beating heart sends the energy of love into the world, even when we're unaware of it, even when we're unaware. So let's take a moment to just honor our heart, honor the love that is within us, honor our journey, honor who we are at the core of our being, which is love. It is love. You are love. You were born of love. You came into this world as an expression of divine love from all of creation. And so with this beating heart right now, this beautiful heart held within our very own bodies, we allow this vibration, this heart, to emerge from within us, this frequency of love to reach out, these vibrations of love and compassion and healing, and reach out and touch all of the beautiful people that are gathered here in our circle. You may not know them. It's okay. We're family here. Think of all the family that you don't know, right? It's all family. We're all connected in this beautiful space. So we reach out our heart one to another, and we feel the energy of our beloveds, right here, right now, in this holy sacred moment, right here, right now. Oh, can you feel the love? I can. I can feel the love from all of you. Oh, I'm receiving it. And then I'm going to send that love on out, even a more expansive way. And then let's send that love out to all the people and all the beings, all the relatives, all of the animal kingdom, all of the trees, all of the fungus, all of the mountains, all of the clouds, all of the beautiful water. We send our love out far beyond our being, and it's so incredibly strong who we are. We have the power to infuse love into our world. So don't be fooled by what it looks like. Don't be fooled about what's being said in the world. Love is winning, and we are a part of that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful expression of love that's bringing healing into the world. We are love. We radiate love from within our own being out into the world, touching one another in this beautiful heart space, wrapping our love around our beautiful Mother Earth, giving our love away. Give it away, give it away. Give it away, set your love free. And then we bring our love, our hands, bring our love, a portion of that love, a little bitty piece of that love, because that's all we need, back to ourselves. And we just say, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, that we get to be an expression of love in the world today. Yay! So let's just rub that heart up a little. Give that love a little love to that heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, every single one of you, for sharing in this moment of our divine connection, one to another, in our beautiful heart space. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bob.
That was loverly.
I know. It always is, right? We never know.
Actually, I should just keep the guitar on.
Oh, yes.
Because we're going to go right into a song now.
Are we?
I think so, yeah.
You ready?
It's according to the list here. I'm the list maker. I'm the organizer. I come up with the outline, get Pooki's input, and then she comes in and just free flows through it all.
I'm the feeler.
The feeler. I have a little bit of feeling going on, too.
You do. You do. You have a lot of feeling going on. Actually.
Whole lot of feeling going on. Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
We're both feelers.
So we're going to do a song here, but there's so much coming up here. Oh, my God. You're going to love, I think, Bob's Comedy Corner today.
Uh-oh.
You're going to love our talk. We're going to be talking about, we kind of debuted it, announced it this past Wednesday, but we've never mentioned it on a Sunday. There's a big 3-day online event that we're doing that's absolutely free that we're going to be telling you about really quickly here. So stick around. All kinds of exciting stuff. We'll be interacting with you. Omar, Irma, Gersh. There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. So you're jumping on this love train with us today.
So it's funny. Our topic today is get your ask out there, right? So that's like you're asking. There's questions, there's answers, and so I thought it would be appropriate time to do a song called "The Answer Is You."
Yeah, I love it. I love this song. This is a great song.
Here we go. You feel so. Oh, sorry. You have so many questions: who, why, and where. You're searching for the answers, but they are not there. You feel so uncertain. What is the truth? You look for the solution outside of you.
You've got to clear your mind.
Clear your mind.
And go inside.
And go inside.
And in good time, you will find
the answer's in you.
the answer is you. You want to live a full life, but you don't know how. And you grow so impatient, you want it all now. Oh, where are all the secrets? They've got to be here. No matter how hard you look, they are nowhere near. You got to clear your mind.
Clear your mind.
And go inside.
Go inside.
And in good time, you will find
the answer's in you.
The answer is you.
Here we go now.
There is no limitation to what you can do. If you dream it and perceive it, if you truly can conceive it, if you know it and believe it, it has to come true.
The answer is you.
That's right. The answer is you.
You have so many questions.
So many questions.
You have so many questions.
So many questions.
Oh, you have so many questions.
So many questions.
You have so many questions.
So many questions. You got to clear your mind.
Clear your mind.
And go inside.
And go inside.
And in good time, you will find
the answer is you.
It's true. The answer is you.
The answer is you.
You know, it really is true. The answer is you. Now, we wouldn't lie, would we?
I said the answer is you.
That's right. Bob's telling you the answer is you.
I said the answer
And you,
is you.
and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and all of you. The answer is all of you.
What's the answer, Pooki?
The answer is you.
It really is.
See, even Keone knows it. It's like, what is going on?
My favorite part of that song is the ongoing laughter that we hear from Pooki throughout the entire song.
I know.
When we do the official recording, you know that's got to be in there.
Well, of course, it's a natural expression of my being because it's so true, right? And so many times we don't want to believe that. And so, no. It is you.
It's a natural expression of your being.
It is a total and natural expression of your being.
We're going to be checking in and highlighting some comments here very quickly. So if you haven't already, let us know where you're watching from. And if you posted it earlier and I might have missed it, go ahead and we haven't acknowledged it yet. Yeah, post where you're watching from. And if it's your first time, even if you said it earlier, just go ahead and post it again just to keep help me from scrolling and missing it. But first, we did this kind of spontaneous live stream this past Wednesday evening where we announced something really cool that we had never done before.
Never.
And so
we still haven't done it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll it out here on Sunday. I'm going to play a video clip. It's about 4 minutes long. It explains what this thing is, and then we'll come back and add to it. But just to give you some context here, we recorded some videos the other day, and this particular one of these is going to go live sometime this week on the YouTube channel. And the title of this video, it's very different. It's not an affirmation video. It's me and Pooki just talking into the camera, and it's called The Daily Practice That Will Change Your Life. Ooh, the daily practice. So you're going to have to wait till that video comes out. So the first half or so of the video is just talking about this daily practice that could change your life. Yes, it does involve affirmations.
Of course.
And then we shift into this thing announcing what's coming up. So you're not. So that's just to let you know that's what we're referencing when we pick it up in the middle of this video here. So I'm going to play this, and then we'll come back and talk about it a little bit more. Here we go. So what we just shared with you, very powerful tools, and they're just a small part of a 3-step signature process that we are rolling out into the world because these are the steps that we've taken to improve our lives. They're the steps that we take the people in our VIP mentorship program through, even on a deeper level there. But we want to share more of these with you, and we're going to do this through a big event that we've not ever done anything like this before.
Never.
But let me pull this up so you can take a look at it. It's called 3 Steps to Living a Big, Bold, Bodacious Life. We're going to come back to why we're calling it that in a second. But it's 3 separate sessions, 3 days in a row, starting March 21st, which just happens to be what, Pooki?
It happens to be the spring equinox.
I believe that's the first day of spring.
First day of spring.
So March 21, 22, and 23, we're going to be doing 3 sessions. They're probably going to be around 75 minutes each, we're guessing. They're going to take place on Zoom starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, each of those evenings for us in the U.S. And they're absolutely free to attend all 3 of these sessions. And we would love for you to join us there. There should be a link somewhere around here. I'll probably put it up on the screen where you can learn more. But you can go to bobbakerinspiration.com/3 days, the number 3, then DAYS. And it'll take place on Zoom. And if you can't make it, maybe you live in a time zone where it's in the middle of the night or whatever, sign up anyway. And there will be replays available for a limited time where you can watch what you missed out on. We would love you to be there live in real time when we present this stuff, and there'll be opportunities to ask questions. We're really excited about sharing
I know.
this.
And so if this really inspires you, if you're looking for how you can now activate your life in a big, bold, bodacious way, come and spend 3 days with us and find out.
That's right.
Yeah.
So we call it it's 3 steps to living a big, bold, bodacious life. We actually spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to describe the end result, the life that we like to think that we live by example, and the life that we're encouraging you to live. So it's big, it's bold, and bodacious. That doesn't necessarily mean it has to be extroverted and loud necessarily. You live this way in a way that's authentically you, but so many of us are just playing small.
Yeah.
Right?
We're playing really small. We won't comment because we're afraid to be seen. And is that you? Are you afraid to be seen right now? Do you have some big vision, some big dreams, things that you want, but you just don't know how to go about bringing them into your experience in your life? And these are the things that we're going to talk about. So this isn't about, if you're an extrovert, this is a class for you. This is more like, if you have something that you've been keeping on the back burner for whatever reason, maybe it's just the feelings that you have of I'm just not ready, or I'm too small, or who am I to do that in the world? Now's your opportunity to kind of get your foot in the water.
Or if you just find yourselves asking, is this all there is? You
Yeah.
know, in life, do you feel like there's like stagnant? There's more to life. There's things aspirations you have that have been put on the back burner, like you said. This is a 3-step process, and we're going to go dive deep into each one of them one at a time over those 3 nights, and we really think it can transform your life.
Yeah. And it's going to be really like a classroom setting.
Yeah.
You know, so if you've been with us in the past in Zoom rooms, it's not going to be like that at all. This is really going to be like you want to have a notebook and a pen, and you want to take some notes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Of course, you can watch the replay later and listen to it again, but there's something about writing it down, and there's something about having that notebook available to you at any time. Right. And so we would love to support you in your journey of living a big, bold, bodacious life. Right. Even if it's you just feel bodacious on the inside. Right. But you're allowing yourself to express yourself authentically. That's bodacious.
Yeah.
Right. To express your authentic self, to feel like you're in a community or you're in a group environment where you can and share that with us, because we're here to support you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So again, it's March 21, 22, and 23, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, each of those 3 days. 3 steps to living a big, bold, bodacious life. You can learn a little bit more and register absolutely free at bobbakerinspiration.com/3 days.
Yeah.
We hope to see you
They
there.
might be some of the best 3 days of your life. You never know.
Very well could be. It'll be fun if nothing else.
Oh, yeah. Lots of fun.
And eye-opening. All right, we'll have to see you then. Take care. So long for now.
Bye.
There you go.
I think it says it all, babe.
I don't think we need to embellish anymore. I'm sure. So there's if you didn't catch that link, it's in the description below this video, and Lisa Shepard has been posting it in the comments on both YouTube and Facebook. And so I'm glad to see we got some Facebook people chiming in here. If you are watching on Facebook, that's a new addition to our Sunday morning live stream. So please let us know if you're watching there. If you're able to leave a comment, please do so. Speaking of comments, let's check in with our community. And the cool thing about this is that we can highlight. We can highlight. What do you call it? Comments. That's it. Let's see here. So Tracy says, this is so exciting, especially starting on the spring equinox. Yippee! Yeah, I
know, right?
When we picked that
to spring into spring.
When we picked that date, we didn't realize at the time that that's what that was. It didn't even occur to us till later. So instead of Floki the pug, Floki the pug's pet, Fraser is here with us today. I guess Floki wasn't sleeping, wasn't able to sign into his account.
No, I think I've seen Floki in here already.
Oh, was Floki there too? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Floki's the owner of Fraser, I think, as I understand it. So, but Fraser is chiming in from Facebook. So thank you. You can see the little
hello,
icon
Fraser.
there. Good morning, Lisa from Orlando.
Hi, Lisa.
Check this out. Joe is bummed that he can't do the 3 steps or be there live because he's going to be on a retreat in Egypt.
What?
Oh my gosh! I think you're going. I think you're good.
We understand, Joe. You can watch the replay.
Yes, Jackie's already registered. We saw her on Zoom yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Jackie.
Samantha is hilarious. We're going to come back to Samantha and mention her a little bit later on. She says, listening live from Home Depot, aisle 13, lumber. And I can just picture her on her phone with a shopping cart or whatever, listening.
Right. I wonder what she's buying in lumber.
Yeah.
It's probably something creative for one of her projects.
Let us know, Samantha. What are you?
What are you in Home Depot for?
Fraser says, first time on Facebook, got my phone and pad going to bump up the viewership algorithm.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's one way you can help is like you can share this link, the Facebook Live on your page. That's what I did this morning was I shared it on mine. You know,
who knows how,
we don't know.
how many
we
more
don't
people,
know what it's
but
gonna do.
every little bit helps, yeah.
Yeah.
Evelyn says hello from Port Sanilac, Michigan. First time here.
Hi,
Welcome.
Evelyn. So happy you're here.
Look at and Shelly, first time from Lancaster, Ohio.
Welcome, Shelly.
That is so awesome. Mary Louise says, chilly day in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Third time. Love the positive, loving vibe.
You're in North Carolina?
Is that where Myrtle? Yeah, there's where Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, we're going to be in North Carolina.
And we got that's coming up. We're going to show you a whole calendar of events and a new page on the website where you can
find out where we are.
Because we got more of these coming up. We have nowhere to send people to know. To find out the details. Jillian watching from windy Crofton, Maryland, and it's like my millionth time. Yeah. We have any million timers here? Raise your hands. That is correct. I think she's been here pretty much
almost every week. Rarely misses a week. Yes,
exactly.
Rarely misses.
Thank you for the kind words there.
Thank you, Cherie. Sending you so much love.
We got a couple people from Ohio, don't we?
TNT.
TNT is in the house. Mercy says the answer is me. I like that.
It is you, Mercy. That's right. It is you.
There's Helen.
Hi, Helen.
Helen, check your email. I sent you a message and didn't hear back from you on the most recent thing I sent. We want to connect with you.
Yeah.
So look in your inbox.
Look in your inbox.
Tracy says, great song. Bob and Pooki sound amazing. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you very much. And I think I'll probably have to go back to some more current ones here. Any Again, if you're here for the first time or you are, Crystal says she's a member of the Million Timers Club.
It's true. There's quite a few of you that are here.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
South
Carolina, not North Carolina. Thank you. Our geography is a little off. Like Lisa says, like, subscribe, share.
Yes, yeah. Because we have a big bodacious goal.
Let me highlight this first.
Okay, do it.
Tiffany, your friend, our friend.
Our friend.
Sending
Oh,
love.
my little Tiffany. I love her so much. She's like the duck mama. She has all these ducks.
The duck mama.
She is. She's a magical being. I'm sure just like all of you. Like if I knew all of you the way that I know Tiffany, I would know all the magic about you too. So we're working on it. We're doing our best to get out there and meet you, find other ways for us to connect so that we can learn about all the magic that you are, because you are magic. And but yeah, she's like the beloved duck mom. She's got like 12 little duckies, and they're so quacky.
I have yet to witness the.
I know we have to go.
We're
We
going to
have to
visit
go
one
and
of these
spend
days.
some
I
time
think
with
we have
her
an
and Mike.
invitation, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Samantha mentioned she was in the lumber department at Home Depot, and Lisa posted Sam the Builder. Being a Bob, I know exactly what that reference is. Deanne says, I can't wait for the 3-day extravaganza, but now I wish I was going to Egypt with Joe.
I know, me too.
I know.
Hey, Bob, can you do it on your own? No, I'm only teasing.
Going solo again. Oh my God. All right, cool. This is very nice. So we there's a lot of people here for the first. There's a lot of million. Actually, we're going to celebrate two ends of the spectrum here: first timers and million timers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The Million Timer Club.
And here that we have, I see. Oh, we just hit 100 people exactly watching right this instant simultaneously. Perfect.
All over the planet. Yeah.
That's something to celebrate too. And so, as many of you regulars know, there's a whole group that travels with us, and they come and gather, and we have a little studio set up right on the other side of the wall here. Yeah, we're pointing to that.
It's a traveling studio. It goes with us everywhere we go.
Because you may have noticed that it looked very similar when we were in Hawaii.
Right.
But these friends gather. Yeah, we have to entice them to get here, and we kind of keep having to up the ante. At first, coffee and donuts did it, but now they're getting a little bit more greedy.
Yeah. So blueberries.
Yeah, we got to go with live fruit now, and now they're insisting on organic.
Organic.
Yeah. So we loaded up. We went to Whole Foods yesterday, got them in here, and I think. Wait, hang on a second. Let me check with the staff or the crew. They are ready. Okay. One person's coming back from the bathroom. Okay, they're in their seats now. Okay, on the count of 3.
Oh, but they're going to get out of their seats in a second.
They're sitting down, barely sitting down. But on the count of 3, we're going to cut to the other camera, and they're going to celebrate you.
Does this ever get old?
Yeah.
For our Million Timer Club.
Here you go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Hit the other camera. All All right, there you go. That's for the first timers, for millionth timers. We just celebrate you. Crystal asked, "Do we get a cool jacket or hat since we're in the Million Timers Club?"
Maybe.
We're working on that.
Oh my
We were
gosh.
actually trying to. We probably shouldn't even talk about this.
Don't talk about
Okay,
it.
yeah.
Don't talk about
We're
it.
coming up with a
Because it'll just spur a whole bunch of comments.
yeah. But I like the BBBB though.
I know.
So we're working on a name. We're playing around with a name for that you can refer to yourself as a member of the family, but we haven't gotten there yet. So you didn't start mentioning a big bodacious goal though.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
I did. Because we're doing exactly what we're teaching. So we are students of our work, and we believe in what we've done, what we're doing, and we've done it many times before, and it's how we got to where we are today. And so we were sitting down and we were looking at like some goals, some things that we wanted to reach, like in our health and different things in our personal lives, and then also in our inspirational life. Like this life, this community and things. So we started setting some goals. We started setting some goals for our community, the High Vibe Tribe. Right, we're just now getting this started. So
and what are we encouraging them to do is to set a big, bold, bodacious goal.
Right,
so if
right.
we're encouraging you to do that, we've got to do the same thing.
Right. Because
Right.
then who would we be if we weren't doing what we were teaching? Well, we don't want to be that. Anyhow, so we looked at that. We also looked at like our VIP mentorship training that we're launching here. And then it was just occurred to me, it was like, Bob, what about the YouTube channel? What about subscribers? What about setting a really big, bold, bodacious goal around the YouTube channel? So I said, let's hold a vision for 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. I know, Bob was like, really? Like the end of the year? Like, I said, no, see, because this is how, what I'm wanting to demonstrate is the power that we have when we bring our intentions together and we hold the vision for others, right? So what we're asking, so we're claiming 1 million viewers, 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. By 1/1/2024, we want to hit the 1 million mark, right? Because we want to help people all over the world.
Just to give you some context, we're at 322,000 subscribers right now, so we're like a third of the way there.
Right?
So, yeah.
And listen, this is how we do it. We take a risk. We stretch ourselves. We go for something that seems, of course it's possible, but it feels like, it's a stretch. It's like really gonna, what I want to show is that we're not gonna do anything we're not going to change anything. We're not going to start putting 10,000 videos out a week or anything like that in order to do that. Nothing's going to change in the way that we're doing it. We're just going to be holding the intention, right? And asking all of you to hold the intention with us that we can reach 1 million subscribers by the end of this year. And I absolutely believe that it's possible with all of your energy, all of your help, all of you sharing this vision with us. Right? Because that's how it gets amplified in the field. I've said many times that our power is in our invisible. It's not in this thing. This is a powerful doer thing, but our power is in our being. Our power is in what we hold in our minds, how we see the world, what we're affirming, right? And so if you can affirm with us 1 million subscribers by the end of the year, and let's just watch how this happens, how it unfolds, right? So
you can hold the vision with us, and then you can also, share this, encourage people. I know a lot of you already do talk it up to your friends, but yeah. So let's just swirl in that energy.
Yeah. And so, invite your friends, share it on your Facebook page. How is it that you could actually help to inspire that number, right? Because together we can do anything. That's the reality of it. Together, we can hold really big visions, right? Love is going to heal the world. Love wins. I know it doesn't look like that, but when there's enough of us that know that's the truth, that love is the ultimate win, then all of this stuff is going to start to dismantle. And it actually is. It's actually starting to fall apart if you're really paying attention, because love is winning. Love is winning. So that's our big, bold, bodacious goal. 1 million subscribers by the end of the year. Why? Because we know, based off of everything that you share, how much we have an impact on your life, and we want to be able to reach out to even more people and help even more people to step into their true, authentic self, to be able to be free, right? To be able to step into a community such as this and feel loved and feel seen and feel welcomed. And we want that. We want what you're feeling. We want more people in the world to feel that same thing too.
Create a ripple effect.
Yes.
And just to be clear, the number of subscribers is just one metric or one way to measure success here. So I was just telling Pooki when we were talking about this last night, that's not the be all end all goal. It's just one way to measure. It's one barometer to say, oh, we're being effective. We're creating some value, and people are responding positively to it. Because it's not all about numbers. In fact, these very Sunday Inspiration Lives that we do every week are not the most popular videos on my channel. They're actually kind of at the bottom as far as views go. We certainly don't monetize them in the way that we do the others. And so why do we do it? If we were strictly looking at numbers, we go, oh, this is not worth doing. But we do this because the connecting with you in this way and building the community, it just lights us up, and we see you all connecting. And so there's I guess I just wanted to kind of give some perspective there.
Yeah. And so, let me just tell you how we can hack the system.
Okay,
right?
I've never heard her talk this way before.
How we can hack it?
Yeah, how can you hack the system?
So one thing that you can do is you can talk to the YouTube gods and ask them to find favor with us. No, seriously, because they are the ones that are like creating the algorithm, and they're the ones that are like, oh, we're going to show Bob's video after this video, and they're the ones that can help get us promoted out there. So the fastest way for it to happen is for YouTube to find favor with us and think that we're really an awesome duo and that we should really be shared more out in the world, right? That's another way. So I'm going to be talking to the YouTube gods every day. Like, hey, do you see us? See all the good stuff that we're doing? We're really awesome. We would really can you share us more out in the world? That's a hack, right? Because we're going right to it.
But it's not a technical hack; it's more of an energetic one. So we went down this rabbit hole way more than I thought we would. But, but that's cool.
No,
all right. But I see a lot of positive comments here.
Right,
Yeah,
right. So can I just share one real quick?
Sure.
Okay. So many of you know, and I've shared this before, and some of you don't know. There was a time we've been together for 17 years, and there was a time in our lives together, where our house we were facing losing our house. We were facing foreclosure, and so we talked to the mortgage gods. We talked to the people that were looking at our application. We were just envisioning them having favor, seeing a possibility for us that we were worthy to be able to have another opportunity, right? And that's who we talked to, right? We talked to them, and then we were blessing them and blessing their families and all that stuff. So let me tell you, this stuff works. Mm-hmm. It works because we're still in this house.
Just pray for the good of all concerned, too.
Yes, absolutely.
A couple of super chats came in here. I just want to thank, YouTube gives you the ability to send a little digital love if you choose to. And Jillian just sent a little something with the hashtag 1 million
subscribers
subs 2023. And then Deanne, thank you so much for this super chat. 1 million Bob and Pooki. Her name, I don't even want to say it out loud. Her name for our followers is Boopies. I don't know about that. But
See, I told you, be careful.
I know, be careful about. Yeah, I shouldn't even bring it up here. And so thank you very much. But that's just one of many goals and visions that we're holding for our lives and for yours as well. Because we really do. We when we think of you, it's not just as a huge number of people or whatever. It's like we want you to thrive. We see the best in you, and you're living to your full potential. And it's our mission in life, really, to do all that we can to give you the tools and the inspiration to do that.
That's right, because happier people that are living from their essence, happier people make a happier world, right?
Yeah.
We're helping to let you be happy, to experience yourself, and like to find joy and love and compassion, right? And that helps everything. I mean, really, it's so big. It's so much bigger than what we think it is.
Yeah.
You know? And so, okay. All right. Well,
Let's
we
move
probably
on.
need to move along because I know we got a lot of stuff, and I just took up a minute there.
Let's move on to a new section called Sunday Funday Flashback. And I think what I'm going to do is maybe just pick one photo from our past.
Okay.
Either together, or I guess we could some of us, before we were a couple,
Yeah.
too, we had lives before that.
Yeah.
And I don't know, one or two. I just have one that I pulled up. We've actually showed this before.
Okay.
But I'm going to pull it up because it's timely, and I'll explain in just a moment here. But what is this photo from here, Pooki?
Oh, wow. That was from Marianne Williamson when that's the gateway to Agape Choir.
It's now called the Big Love Choir. It's much smaller because the pandemic kind of threw us off. We
Yeah.
didn't rehearse for 2 years or more. And so, that was at an event here in St. Louis.
Yes.
And we had all the tunics and the white bottoms or whatever.
Yep.
There's Pooki on the left and me in the blue on the right. There's Pookie's son Matthew playing the djembe on the far right there.
Yeah, my
then-
oldest boy.
And I think we opened up for and played during like a lunch break for when Marianne Williamson was in town. I'm guessing this was close to 10 years ago.
Yep.
Probably 8, 9, maybe years
It
ago.
might be earlier than that, babe.
Or
I think
more
it was
than
like
10 years ago?
2010.
Really? Okay. Well, it could be. So it's somewhere around, give or take, around 10 years ago. And we actually got to meet Marianne and got a photo with her and all that. And this is kind of timely because it appears she just announced that she's running for president again. So,
Awesome.
So people are more familiar with her on a national level.
That's a
because of
powerful
that.
statement to put love in that. Like even just her being there and speaking the wisdom that she has, that she speaks to love and that she speaks to, like having a Department of Peace. And she speaks to these things. I mean, they need to be spoken to, even if she doesn't win, right? Because, well, we're not going to go there. However, the fact that she's in there and that she's speaking it, like she's not saying, look, the chances of me of winning are really like low, so I'm just not going to do it. No. The chances of her winning are very low, and she's still going to do it. That's a big, bold, bodacious.
I was just going to say, that's a big bold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stepping up to the plate.
Yep, absolutely.
And so, speaking of events, I think we were. We have more and more live events coming up, and we realize there's not a place where people can go to find out where we're going to be in person 3D world actual events, in addition to our virtual ones. But for these live events, I just created a page actually just last night and started populating it with upcoming things. Let me go ahead and show you that here. So if you go to bobbakerinspiration.com / hang on a second, let me get this down. Oops, don't want that. Is it back up there? I think it is. Yep. This is the, I'm sorry, bobbakerinspiration.com / events will bring you to this page. And you can see currently what we have coming up with all the details and addresses and where you can get tickets if there are tickets available. But just to give you a little quick rundown, here in St. Louis on Tuesday, March 14th, my improv group is going to be performing a show here in St. Louis. It's all about, it's going to be a St. Louis themed event because the date, March 14, 314. Yes, it is Pi Day, which I think is celebrated in many places, but it's also 314 was the original phone area code in St. Louis, and so for many years, or some local businesses have been celebrating St. Louis themes, and they have things priced at $3.14 or whatever. So we're doing an improv show that night here in St. Louis, where all the suggestions, all the themes will be based on St. Louis references. So for those of you who are not local, that may not mean much of anything. But that's strictly an in-person event. But if you're in the area, like I know Jackie and Cherie and other folks, Jacob and part of a lot of people part of our tribe.
Stacy.
And then Pooki and I once a month will perform at the Center for Spiritual Living
When we're in town.
Yeah, when we're in town, which is most months. And so the next one is Sunday, March 19. It's 11 a.m. service. There's the address and all that good stuff there. And then, boy, on Tuesday, March 28th, we're looking forward to this one.
Oh my gosh, this is going to be so much fun. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Can you tell?
We're flying to Los Angeles, California.
Yes, yes.
And what are we doing there?
Oh, we're
Pooki?
going to be with the Unity Earth community. This is a global community that I went to the Holy Land with in 2020. And this is the first in-person gathering that we're going to be having. And it'll be in LA at the Wisdom. And it's going to really be a powerful time. So if you're anywhere in the LA area, like anywhere, it's a one-day event, and it's going to go all day. I think it's like 10 to 12 hours long. We're going to have incredible speakers, incredible musicians. This is where you can come and hear about what's happening on the global end, like what the global visionaries are doing and what they're holding, in their minds, what their big, bold, bodacious goals are. So it's going to be a really powerful time, and we're delighted to be going and to be being able to present our music there. So that's going to be awesome.
It's like a 10-hour event. I think we're playing somewhere in the afternoon around 3 p.m. That local time.
And I'm the vision keeper for this community, Unity Earth, which is a huge honor.
And we plan on setting up at least one, if not two, different meetups when we're in the Los Angeles area. Don't have the details on that yet, but as soon as we do, we'll add them to this page. And then on Easter Sunday, we're back at the Center for Spiritual Living here in St. Louis. There's always a lot more music on that day, so there'll be us and other musicians just celebrating Easter. That's Sunday, April 9th. Then Friday, May 5th. Oh boy, you're gonna have to briefly tell them what this is about. But we're at Sacred Mountain Waters Full Moon Peace Summit in North Carolina. And what is that's like a 3-day event.
It's a 3-day event. We're going to be gathering. This is my Serpent Mound community that I go to twice a year, and they are doing something in North Carolina. Last year I went to Mount Shasta with them, and this year they're doing something in North Carolina. So we'll be going, and this is the first time that Bob's going to be there. So we'll actually be able to present some music. I've always gone on my own and presented a talk, and I've done my music too with my drum. However, this is going to be a little bit different, so it's going to be a lot more fun to have Bob there and bringing him into my community of beautiful people. So this is a really awesome year for me and Bob, as our relationship is deepening and we're doing more things together. We're also like kind of getting really involved in each other's lives in really, really unique ways.
Not that we weren't after being together for 17 years, but even more so, yeah.
Yeah, I traveled a lot on my own, and I was doing my thing, and he was back here building a YouTube channel.
That's right.
Yeah.
And now we're overlapping a lot more.
Yes.
Check out this achievement of a big, bold, bodacious goal. Brandy said I had an acquaintance gift me 92 acres to build an animal sanctuary on. Story is longer of why she did that, but that's another time. A lot of people are congratulating Brandy, so that is so awesome because we know that is your mission in life, is to take care of animals, and
absolutely,
that is so fantastic. Thank you, everyone. So I've really been putting in the work, changing everything around me in all areas of my life. That's right.
Yep, that's how it's done.
Brandy's been a part of our community for a while now, and we've seen her ups and downs, and so great to see you keep moving forward.
Yes. Even in the face of adversity, right? We can still thrive. We can still rise.
That's right.
Rise to the occasion.
So again, for those events, there should be a link in the description. I think Lisa's posting it also in the comments here. But yeah, bobbakerinspiration.com/events, and we'll be updating that with those meetups and different things. And also we're I really want to do something. We're going to be in Florida in the last 3 weeks of May, and I would like, since we had such a great turnout at our meetup in Orlando, my vision, our goal is to have some kind of an event, maybe on a Saturday afternoon. I'm going to be reaching out to some of our people there, like Lisa, and maybe getting some venue suggestions and where we can do like a little 2-hour workshop or something, just something fun and casual. But yeah.
Yeah, get like a little meet and greet, getting to know you.
Well, I was thinking actually, well, we'll have to discuss it here because we're kind of riffing on it. But I was thinking like a playful, passionate work, like actually a workshop.
Oh, like doing something like that? Okay, well, we haven't talked about it yet.
Because we did the meetup, which is great, just a social gathering, but I'd like to do something a little more formal, yet still loose and fun,
Okay.
That's my vision, but we'll get back to you, and as soon as we have the details, we'll post it on that page. Speaking of events, so that page there that I just sent you to is all about about the live in-person events. But we have a number. We are getting busy. We have a growing number of online events. And so here are just some of the upcoming ones in the coming weeks. This coming Tuesday, speaking of YouTube, speaking of subscribers, this Tuesday, March 7th, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing a little mini masterclass called How to Grow a YouTube Channel and Reach a Global Audience. It's going to be at least an hour. And I'll take questions, but I'm going to be showing how I built my YouTube channel, what I learned about how YouTube works, and tapping into the way YouTube works, so that you can attract the right people and build. So if you have any aspirations or just curious about how I did this, this will be good for you. Thursday, March 16th, I'm teaching once or twice a month. I teach an improv comedy drop-in class. If you just want to be silly and have fun, I know a lot of people are intimidated by this. Oh, improv, I can't do that. It's just really a bunch of adults getting together and acting like kids for about 90 minutes. And so that's Thursday, March 16th. Then Saturday, the 18th is our monthly community call at Pooki and I Lead. We've chosen a topic yet for this month, but we have a theme, and we get together with our community and have breakout sessions and discussions, and it's always amazing and inspirational. And then on Saturday, March 25th, it's the morning that we head to LA.
Yeah.
But we're going to squeeze in a meditation session with Pooki Lee. She did her first one like last Saturday. It was amazing. And so those are all online events. Now you're wondering, well, how can I partake in these, Bob? Well, it's super easy. Actually, we have a new online community called the High Vibe Tribe Community. I think Lisa's already posting it in there. There's a modest fee to join and become a member of the community, but you get access to all these online events, discussion forums, and a growing archive of our music and our affirmations, and the ability to interact with other members.
Yeah, that's the most amazing part. That's the part I love the most, is that you're able to connect with this community. So like you're connecting here through the chat. However, in the High Vibe Tribe community, it's more like social media, and as much as you can comment on each other's things, you can share things, you can participate in the Zoom calls and things like that, and get to know each other better. So it's just we're just wanting to offer more value, and we're wanting to create an opportunity for you to connect with each other and to connect with us in a much deeper way. And so we're starting this High Vibe Tribe community, and actually
it's already been underway for a while. Yeah, we got a group of beta users in there to kind of test it out and make sure we worked out all the kinks before we opened it up to the public. And now there's 35 people in there, I think, that are members.
Yeah.
And so come on in. And so you can learn more at, again, I try to simplify the pages on my website. So this one is bobbakerinspiration.com/tribe, TRIBE, tribe. So go check that out and join us. And again, the first live event is this Tuesday, the YouTube workshop. Yay! All right, where are we at now? Oh, and just to show you a little bit of something fun that we did yesterday. I don't know if she's still at Office Depot or not, but yesterday our friend Samantha led her first online Zoom session called Peace, Love, and Cha Cha Cha.
It was great. It was so awesome.
And her theme was choose fun.
Yes.
Because she definitely embodies that.
And so it was just an awesome experience. And so there are some of the people that were attending. Many of them, actually just about all of them, except for Holly Ann and Jacob, I haven't seen in the chat yet. But all of them are here today.
That is really cool.
It was really an awesome class. She did a great job, and we had so much fun.
That's right.
So much fun.
And she put a nice twist on it, because what she does in these sessions, and we're going to invite her back to do more of them, is she has people write out like a little love note that you leave for a stranger, and you leave it somewhere out in public where someone's going to find it, and the idea is just to brighten their day.
Isn't that amazing? I love that so much.
Yeah. And so I saw. Let me try to find their first post here, but I know earlier. I'm sorry. Here, I just want to find it. Belinda here said that she finally caught a live, so I think this is her first time catching a live. So I saw your earlier posts saying that. So welcome.
Welcome, Belinda. It's so good to
Yes.
see you here.
Nice to have you here.
Uh-huh.
Awesome sauce. So where
And
are we
then-
at now? Okay.
Let's
I
see.
think it's time to transition into the main topic here.
Is it really?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
well, we've done a lot of it already.
I know we've been rambling on. What time is it? Like,
Yeah, we've
is it
just, like-
noon yet?
Yeah. Someplace it is. In the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, it's noon.
So let's head into our main topic today, which is get your ask out there. ASK, get your ask out there. And this was actually a phrase, Pooki, that you inspired some years ago, because I was I did like a 30-day program several years ago with some of the creative people that I was catering to at that time, called Get Your Ask Out There, where every week we focused on a different audience that you were going, or segment of people that you were going to be asking for, but you came up with that. I love that title. It's very eye-catching, and why is this an important topic? Do you think a lot of people don't really ask enough for what they want and need?
It's so interesting because you can see it everywhere. I mean, it kind of like colors our whole life. So we don't ask for what we need in our personal life because we don't want to burden people, or we don't think that we're significant enough to actually ask for what it is that we need. And then you also see it in the business world where people have something really amazing to offer, and yet they're afraid to ask people to come and participate with them, in what they're creating. So this whole thing of I think it has to do with the fact that we see ourselves as small. And we don't want to ask because maybe we're afraid of being rejected. Maybe we're afraid somebody's going to tell us no.
Or we think that we could do it ourselves, because I'm very
that's
much
you.
DIY and self-reliant, and so like it's a form of weakness if I need help.
Right,
I should be
right.
strong enough to do this, to power through on my own. And yeah, there's definitely a certain amount of individual work. So there's a balance you have to strike here, because you don't want to be to the point where you think like people owe you something, or they owe you a living, and you're asking out of a sense of entitlement or whatever, but you're asking out of a sense of help and collaboration.
And there are many benefits
Yeah.
that happen when we ask for help
So
for both parties.
So let's just go over. I got a list here of reasons why it's a good idea to ask others when you need help and support. And this happens on many levels. It could be personal help, like if you're struggling, if you need somebody to talk to. There's that aspect of it. But there's also sharing your dreams, sharing your visions, and if you have a business or a side hustle, or you have something for sale, that's also. Because for many years I taught marketing for decades, and so I know this is a struggle that a lot of creative people in particular go through, is asking for the sale, asking, hey, check out this thing that I have. And there's a way to do that that's beneficial to both parties. There's but that's a different topic. But so reasons why it's a good idea to ask others for help. One, it helps you achieve your goals faster. When you ask for help, you can leverage other people's knowledge, expertise, and resources to accomplish your goals faster and more efficiently than you would just on your own.
Pay attention,
Yeah.
people.
Now, again, you have to approach people like that in a way that's a win-win. You can't just say, oh, I'm struggling, I need your help, you help me. You have to come at it from, what do I have to offer them? How can you create a win-win? You always want to put yourself in the other person's shoes and say, what are their needs? How can I help them? That's the best way, actually, to get help, is to be in a position of giving it as well. And so that's a balancing act, but that's I just want to point that out, because you can kind of backfire if you just go, help me.
It just depends on what your intention is.
And what your relationship is with that person.
Right, absolutely.
If they don't know you at all, it's a different approach than if it's already a lifelong friend. Excuse me. Another good reason to ask for help and support, it strengthens relationships. Asking for help and support can create a bond between people. It shows vulnerability, trust, and a willingness to rely on others. This can help build stronger relationships and connections with those around us. And I think a lot of people think the opposite. Oh, if I ask for help, I'm going to degrade this relationship.
Yeah.
But that's not the case, is it?
No, it strengthens the relationship. It makes the bond even stronger. So really powerful.
And if you approach somebody, or if anyone has ever approached you for help, you may or may not have time to help them, depending again on the nature of the relationship, but you might say, oh, it's cool that they saw me as someone who could help them. It actually can make them feel better that you respect them enough to ask for their help. It enhances learning. By asking for help and support, you open yourself up to new ideas, perspectives, information. This can lead to a deeper understanding of the subject or a more effective way to approach whatever
That's so true.
that issue is. So it just, regurgitating things in your mind over and over, that has limited.
Yeah, you're not going to get very far because you're stuck inside your own box.
Yeah.
Like when we engaged with the coach, we were asking for help.
Yeah.
We needed help. We were stuck inside of our box. We wanted to be able to serve our community in a greater way, and yet we knew that we were trapped by our own limiting thinking. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it gets you an outside perspective, and it gives different, just it sheds fresh light on what you're going through. It promotes personal growth. Asking for help and support can challenge you to step outside your comfort zone. I know that's for a lot of people, myself included, and try new things. It can also help you identify and address areas where you need to improve, leading to personal growth and development. Yeah, it's a lot of the goodies lie out just outside of our comfort zone.
Yeah,
and so that's the reason a lot of people avoid it. Asking people, it's discomfort. I don't want to bother them.
Yeah, I don't want to bother them.
So
I want to stay small.
But there's a way that you can
I'm
do
afraid
it.
They'll tell me no.
That's beneficial without being a new. And sometimes that doesn't mean every time you ask somebody they're going to go, yeah, here's the money, or here I'll show up and help you move or whatever. But still, the more you ask, the better you get at it, the more confident you feel, and the more benefits you will find from it. It actually reduces stress. Trying to handle everything on your own can be overwhelming and lead to burnout. So asking for help and support can ease the burden, reduce the stress, allowing you to focus your energy on the things that matter most.
Yes. Oh, my gosh. This is speaking to me right now.
I know, because
I have to ask for help.
That's right. Yeah.
And I got a big project that I'm working on, and I need help.
Oh, I think I know what it is. Mm-hmm. Is it a removal of things?
9,000 square foot space that I need to vacate.
That's right.
And I'm not going to be able to do it on my own, So I've got to ask people to help me, come and help me take these things down, and it's a lot.
If you're in St. Louis.
Nudge, I'm
wink,
asking.
Wink. Another thing reaching out to help does, it expands your network. When you ask for help, you create opportunities to meet new people, expand your network. This can lead to new opportunities, collaborations, partnerships that you might not have discovered otherwise. So sometimes you might ask one person for help because that's the person that might know something about this. And they go, well, I can't help you, but this person can. And so, just interacting with people and letting people know what your needs are, again, in a helpful win-win sort of way, can lead to amazing things. And I was talking about how when I did this interviews, I've done some different interview series over the years with my the different podcasts that I've run. One was called The Creative Entrepreneur. And I would reach out to people and I would ask, hey, can I interview you on my podcast? And I kept on, as I did this, I got more and more brave and confident and started asking people higher up the food chain, and one of those people, I had met her because I had attended a musical improv workshop that her and her husband did in St. Louis, but Laura Hall is the piano player, music director of Whose Line Is It Anyway, that ran for many years, at the improv show. And I reached back out to her and said, hey, can I interview you? And she got right back to me, yeah. And that interview led to a conversation that led to us writing a book together.
Yes.
That never would have happened if I had said,
never.
oh, she's too big. She doesn't have time.
Right.
But
Who am I? Who am I to ask her?
So, it builds confidence. When we ask for help and receive it, it can boost our confidence and self-esteem.
Yeah.
Knowing that we have a support system and that we're not alone can make us feel more capable and empowered to tackle challenges.
That's right.
I love that. So those reasons right there
Or enough.
Should get you going. And there's also, I have a list of examples here, but I don't think we need to. Most of these are kind of self-explanatory. I mean, it's everything from asking a neighbor for help, can I borrow your lawnmower or a tool or something, to asking a coworker, asking a community, seeking out a therapist or whatever. And then when it comes, again, I don't want to dive. I'm probably going to do within the community there, because since I have taught marketing so much over the years, especially for creative people, and I've got all these materials and slideshows and everything that are just sitting kind of on a hard drive, not being used. So I'm probably going to blow the dust off of some of those and be doing them over the months in the community. But if there's an interest, with the community members, I'd be happy to do some marketing and sales and self-promotion related things. But when it comes to, if you do have something where a business, a service, a product, even an idea, a nonprofit or whatever that you're trying to create, like Brandy is with her rescue,
she might have to ask a lot.
There's a number of things. Ask your satisfied customers to write a review or a testimonial. We're doing this right now. We're reaching out to people that have been following us and enjoying part of our community for years. We'll say, hey, can we get you on and record some video testimonials? So you'll be seeing those.
So we have to ask for that.
Ask customers to refer their friends and family. Just like we're saying, hey, help us hold the vision for the 1 million subscribers. That was a form of asking, right? It's a perfect Sunday to do that. Ask for shout outs on social media platforms from followers and other businesses. People
ask you to share it on Facebook.
Yeah, share this video with your friends. So we're kind of practicing what we preach.
See?
Also, collaborate with other businesses or influences in your industry to cross promote each other. Again, not everyone's going to say yes, but you will get some yeses, and just you push, and it's okay if a no is not a denial or whatever. I forgot what it is. It's just this is no for now, and you just say next. Go to something next. I remember when I so there was a 10-year period where I published a local music newspaper here in St. Louis. This was years ago. But I remember when I first was kind of exploring it, wanting to put out my first issue, I was calling around to different music stores, and there was a drum place. I got the owner on the phone. I'm going, I got this newspaper coming out, and I was kind of wondering, getting and he was like, really, like, he just had no time for me. He says, I'm not interested. I don't have time to answer these questions. I'm busy. So I'm like, I could easily have said, oh, this guy is, I'm just write him off. Well, over months and years, he became a distribution point, got to know him, and he actually became a mentor for me during those times. He was a pretty successful business guy, and we ended up having a number of lunches. He helped me.
I went to lunch with him.
Yeah. Rob, was it, you talking about Rob? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
Right, down in Maplewood.
Yeah. And he ended up connecting me with a bank, and put in a good word. So this guy who started off just shutting the door in my face, ended up being an advocate. Yeah. And so you just never know from your initial interactions with people. So ask customers to share your stuff, offer discounts, make an offer, say this is for sale. I have this for sale. Just asking, hey, would you like to buy this? Or there's more nuanced ways of asking for the sale, which I can go into in some of my workshops. But just get in the habit of asking for stuff and gaining that confidence and seeing all the benefits that come with it.
Yeah, cool. Asking for what you need.
So that's what we mean by getting your ask out there.
Mm-hmm. It's really powerful.
So if there's an interest, like I said, I had a 4-week or a 30-day program that was a weekly worksheets and all this. I actually dug it up when I was searching for an image related to this. I said I should bring this back because I think it'd be worth doing. So we might do that in the community. Yeah, on Sunday.
I think Lisa said, if you never ask, it's always a no.
Ah, that is true. It's always a no when you never ask.
Right.
And when you do ask, it's no's and yeses
There's
and maybes.
There's a possibility that the yes could be in there. But if you never ask, it's always a no. Thank you, Lisa, for that.
Yes, thank you. That was awesome. So let's do some affirmations based on this topic.
Let's do it.
Today, I'm going to say each line. Pookie's going to repeat it.
I think I should say each line first.
Okay, you're going to say the line first?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's one.
I'm going to ask.
The last one there, you got to watch how you say it. You got to deliver
I'll let you
it.
say the last one.
Okay, I'll say the last one.
Okay, good.
Okay, but we're going to flip it around, all right? Here we go. You say it, I'll say it after you.
Asking for help allows me to grow.
Asking for help allows me to grow.
I am worthy and deserving of the help I seek.
I am worthy and deserving of the help I seek.
People want to help me if I only ask.
People want to help me if I only ask.
Asking for help allows me to reach my goals faster.
Asking for help allows me to reach my goals faster.
I strengthen my relationships when I ask for help.
I strengthen my relationships when I ask for help.
Okay, babe.
Are you want me to do this?
Right.
I am a big, bold, bodacious, kick-ass machine.
I am a big, bold, bodacious, kick-ass machine.
Gotta slow down when you say that one. Kick-ass machine. All right, there you go. I hope you.
That's funny.
I hope we made a point here and that you got something out of that. All right, so what we're going to do now, we've been kind of mixing things up. Often we will put this dance video at the end of our broadcast, but this time, maybe we'll do this for a while. Anyway, we're going to put the dance video in the middle to give us a little chance to catch our breath and get a drink. And while
Catch our breath, get a drink. I'm dancing, dude.
Okay, you're going to dance, dude. But while we're doing this...
I'm a dudette.
While we're playing this video, I want you to post in the comments what are you going to ask for? What are you going to ask, and who are you going to ask? So just post it in there. Make a declaration to the universe and to the community here. This week, I'm going to ask so-and-so, or just whatever details you want to put in there.
Get it out there. Get your ask out there.
Choose a specific thing, a group of people, or a person that you're going to ask for help on, and do that. And post that during this video. Let's see here. This is called Awake, Aware and Alive. It's from our soul. Oh, I didn't pull it in. Hang on a second. Let me choose it real quick. I know it's here. There we go. I'm going to pull this up. We're going to play it, and we're going to look at your. I'm going to highlight your comments. Here we go.
Let's go. Breathing in, breathing out. I feel alive. I feel alive. I feel alive. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
comments coming. Let us know what you're going to be asking for.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. I feel my body. I feel my heartbeat. Yes, I am alive.
All right, we're unmuted. All right. It was just for a second there.
All right.
All right, that was awesome.
Fun. I love that one.
If you can learn more about our music at soulmassagemusic.com. There's always there's also a direct link in the description below. And so, oh boy, we're going to have to keep things moving along because we have
Come on,
actually
babe.
an outdoor thing to get to, don't we?
do.
Today, a little gathering in the park. And so, just to continue the party here, and remember, there's a song we're going to debut at the very end. So if you can stick around, we're really going to look forward to your feedback. If you have to go, come back and watch the replay because we're kind of excited about getting this one out. But we got to squeeze in a couple more things. Like we can't skip this popular segment. It's Bob's Comedy Corner.
Should to be why.
Bob's Comedy Corner. There you go. So, ladies and gentlemen, the date is March 5th. March 5th is what it is. And I went and I looked for interesting things that happened on this date in history. It didn't take me long to find our theme for today because on this date in 1963, guess who was born? Joel Osteen.
What?
That's right, the American televangelist and author Joel Osteen. And I actually like Joel Osteen's message. I listen to him often, but he's got that Lakewood church, huge, super mega church in Texas, and it's on YouTube, and he's got a podcast and many books out. He's been very successful, and I like kind of his general message. It's usually one of empowerment and all that. People have issues with the other aspects of him, but so I was just using his birthday as we're going to be doing a series of jokes on pastors and televangelists.
Oh my goodness.
Could be dangerous.
Here it goes. Could be dangerous.
But here we go. It's going to be good, though.
Okay.
All right. So, Pooki,
Yeah?
why did the priest bless his milk?
I don't know.
To pasteurize it. All right. Pooki, I think my daughter has a crush on a pastor.
No, really?
She talks about him religiously. I don't know if you heard about this, but a librarian got down on her knees and said, "Forgive me, Father, pastor, vicar, padre, priest, for I have synonymed." Thank you very much. All right. My old pastor my old pastor was an outspoken advocate for Amazon.com.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess you could say he was a prime minister. Okay, a priest, a pastor, and a rabbi walk into a bar. The bartender looks up and says, "What is this? Some kind of joke?" It's too much. It's a common setup. Okay, here we go. Oh, a woman is amazed by a pastor who lives next door and how quickly he changes personality. Around the neighborhood, he's incredibly shy, quiet, and timid. But as soon as he begins to preach, he becomes loud and, dare I say, bodacious. He's able to mesmerize the congregations with his sermons. "How do you go from one personality to the next?" she asked the pastor. "Oh, simple," he said. "That guy in church is my alter ego." That's a good one, huh? The pastor asked a noisy little girl if she knew why everyone should remain quiet in church. The little girl replied, "Because everyone is sleeping?"
I've been to some churches like like that. I've been in some really awesome churches. Where, yeah.
Whether you don't, when we play, generally people aren't sleeping.
No,
because
no,
we
no,
kind of
no.
bring a little bit of energy.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to switch over
But
some.
this isn't church.
I'm going to switch over to some televangelist jokes specifically. How do you hide a $100 bill from a televangelist?
I have no idea.
You place it in their Bible. They'll never look there. Okay. I love this joke. Here we go. I got 3 more here. A priest, a pastor, and a rabbit walked into a blood donation clinic. The nurse asked the rabbit, "What's your blood type?" The rabbit said, "I'm probably a typo." Okay, think about that. Here we go. So some of these are longer. Usually I have one-liners and puns. So but some of these are a little bit longer, especially the last one. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
A nun and a televangelist arrived at the pearly gates. St. Peter greeted both of them and gave them their room assignments. To the nun, he said, "Here are the keys to one of our nicest little efficiency units. And for you, sir, to the televangelist, here are the keys to our finest penthouse suite." "This is unfair," cried the nun. "Listen," St. Peter said, "nuns are a dime a dozen up here, but this is the first televangelist we've ever seen." All right. So this last joke, or this last little story,
Really?
is something I actually heard Joel Osteen, or he told a version of this years ago. Because if you ever listen to any of his talks, he goes, "I always like to start off with something funny," and he tells a joke, and then that's like he has a very formatted way of doing his talks. But this is one that he told that I thought was hilarious, always stuck with me, so I looked it up, and I'm doing my own version of it here. Ready? It's the longest joke I've ever told on Bob's Comedy Corner. But
Get ready.
We'll get through it quickly. This is a good one.
I'm gonna
Ready?
get my coffee.
Here we go. Yeah, get a drink. Here we go. A rabbi, a Hindu, and a televangelist are driving late at night. They run out of gas and are forced to stop at a farmer's house. The farmer says there are only 2 extra beds in the house, so one person will have to sleep in the barn. The Hindu says, "I'm humble. I will sleep in the barn." So he goes out to the barn. Within a few minutes, the farmer hears a knock on the door. It's the Hindu. He says, "There is a cow in the barn. It's against my beliefs to sleep with a cow." So the rabbi says, "I'm humble. I'll sleep in the barn." A few minutes later, there's a knock on the door. It's the rabbi. He says that it is against his beliefs to sleep where there is a pig and there is one in the barn. So, against his wishes, the televangelist is forced to sleep in the barn. He goes out. A few minutes later, there's a knock on the door. It's the pig and the cow. And that has been this week's segment of It's Bob's Comedy Corner. Should do be why. Bob's Comedy Corner. Brandy's saying he tells a joke every time. That must be a must be in reference to somebody going, "What is this?" All right, so we are about ready to wrap things up. We're still going to keep it to 90 minutes.
Okay, good.
Oh no, we had that one. We had the song to do here.
Oh, yeah.
And so we've already talked about everything. I just want to mention one more thing. Again, we're doing a lot of new things this year, and one of them is offering, as you may know by now, is something called the VIP Mentorship Program, where we will, with a handful of people, will work very closely, very intimately. You'll have pretty direct access to us throughout the months that you're choose
working, yeah,
you
that
choose
you're working
into
with
this,
us.
and it's for two. I think it's for 2 types of people. It's more than that, but it's ideally suited for somebody that's got a big, bold, bodacious goal. They have a big vision for their life, and maybe they've just been a little stuck. They need some mentoring. They need some help. And we think that we are well suited and equipped to help you do
for
that.
most things. Like some things we're not able to.
Yeah.
And we'll be real honest about that. But for most of the things that you're wanting to do or what you're wanting to achieve, if we've already done that, or we're working in that field or whatever, we definitely can help you.
I mean, certainly if you want to publish a book, if you want to build a YouTube channel, I mean, but even if we don't have direct experience in what you're doing, I think we can mentor you because
Absolutely.
our life experience will Yeah, we the tools to help you with that. But it's also if you reached a place in life where you've been successful on paper, and like maybe you got the job, you got the house, maybe you got the marriage, the car, and you have all these things that are supposed to be living life to the fullest, but it's not like all that you thought it was, something's
fulfilled.
missing.
Yep.
And you want to get a little extra, boost in life and get back on track. Like kind of we were with with YouTube, YouTube's going well, but we felt there was something more we need to do. So that's why we invested in a coach, and this coach is now encouraging us to offer our many skills in this way. So if you fall in any of those categories, you can go, there's a link to it. You fill out an application, and please put as much detail as you can in there, because so many people just put scant stuff, and we really can't assess whether we can help you if you don't put in the details,
Yeah.
So,
And also, too, if you have applied, and there have been quite a few that have come in, we reply to all of them. And so check your email.
Some people we don't
Check your
hear back
spam,
from.
because
Yeah.
we're not hearing back from you. And it is our intention to respond,
Yeah, because you're not going to take the application seriously. We're thinking you're not going to take the program very seriously. To be honest, so just pay attention to the questions and answer them fully.
Yeah.
So we have
Help us out here. Help us get to know
come
you.
on.
Help us out. We're asking for you to help
We're
us out
asking
so
for
that
your
we can
help
help
here.
you.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
help us out.
So yeah, when you can learn more about that, again, there's a link in there. Probably Lisa, I'm sure, is going to be popping it in the comments, but also it's bobbakerinspiration.com. VIP, and you'll come to a page that looks sort of like that. Scroll down, there's a little button you push, and you can fill out the form, the application, and we will get back to you.
Yeah, and help us out with that application. Let us know.
Yep.
Yeah, because like you're presenting yourself to us, we're learning about you maybe for the first time. So
All right.
the more information that you can give us about who you are and what makes you tick and what your aspirations are, and the better, because...
We appreciate you sticking around to the end, because the payoff here.
oh my gosh, this
is,
is an amazing new song.
It's a new song that we're really excited about. So maybe I don't know. I hope we're not overhyping it, but I really.
Oh, no, we're not.
I really like this song.
We're not overhyping.
And there's something different. There's 2 or 3 things that are different about it. Maybe I'll just touch on before we sign off at the end of the song.
Yeah,
So,
it's really, really beautiful. All right, I'm going to get a drink of water for this one.
get a drink of water. Me too. So this is the first time. That's one thing that we do. A lot of people are worried about perfection, and I don't want to get my stuff out into the world until every dot's crossed, or I's dotted and T's crossed. But we're just going to put this out there, and it probably won't. We'll hone it as we go along. But this is the version you're going to get live. No, it's not recorded. You can't get it anywhere else except on the replay initially until we can do something with it. But
That's quite a few of our songs right now. And we knew that coming into the coaching program, we knew that we weren't going to have any time to really dedicate to music. So we're really happy that this is the first song that we've presented in the last 4 months.
yeah.
Yeah.
So here you go. It's a little different. I can see that you're hurting, floundering in the dark. I can tell you're not happy, and you lost your spark. In your eyes, I see sadness. The path you walk is hard, but I'm here to remind you that is not who you are. You are abundant. You are beautiful. You are capable and strong. You are precious. You are wonderful. Yes, you truly do belong. You are brilliant. You are powerful. You shine brightly like a star. You are amazing. You are fabulous. You are perfect as you are.
Where you are seems so real. It fills you with fright, but the truth is much greater. You are filled with light, I hope you know. You are a shining star. In good time, you will rise up. Know the truth of who you are. You are abundant. You are beautiful. You are capable and strong. You are precious. You are wonderful. You truly do belong. You are brilliant. You are powerful. You shine brightly like a star. You are amazing. You are fabulous. You are perfect as you are.
I am here to remind you of the truth of who you are. You are abundant.
Abundant.
You are beautiful.
Beautiful.
You are capable and strong.
Strong.
You are precious.
Precious.
You are wonderful.
Wonderful.
You are why we wrote this song.
This song.
You are brilliant.
Brilliant.
You are powerful.
Powerful.
You shine brightly like a star.
Like a star.
You are amazing.
Amazing.
You are fabulous.
Fabulous.
You are perfect as you are. You are perfect as you are. You are perfect as you are. It's true. You are.
Oh my gosh, isn't that song just beautiful? Oh, I love it so much.
It's very different. So there's
Yeah.
just real quickly, just I'm gonna geek out for a second here, especially for the musicians in the audience. So most of the songs that I've ever played, or the originals we play, I use a pick. So I'm strumming. So originally, when I started playing these chords months ago, I was like, this is the way I would normally play it, right? But I said, no, I want to do something different. I challenged myself just to go out of the box. As I said, I rarely play with my fingers, so I just thought I'd started doing this. Well, this is cool. Yeah, nice. And then I said, wait a second, I'm going to tap the guitar at the same time. I'm not the first person to ever do this. Ed Sheeran's done it. Tracy Chapman's done it with songs. But instead of playing I just started doing this. I'd say, cool. So that's one musical thing that I just was kind of fun for me to do something different. And then most of our songs have affirmations as the choruses. They're after I am statements. So I can do this. Life is good and I am grateful. Almost all of our songs have that. But we thought this song would be better if it was sung to you, especially when you're going through a rough time and maybe those affirmations don't feel authentic. Just having somebody sing to you kind of how awesome you are. So we kind of switched the perspective on this one, and with a beautiful melody.
Yeah.
So that's my little geeky, not geeky, but just my little giving you the inside story. A lot of great comments there about it. Thank you so much brought tears in my eyes. Wow. Can't download it, Brandy. Just the first time we've ever played it, so it's not available yet. Yeah. So what you could do is watch the replay and cue it up
At the end.
and there will be a chapter marker where you can click and go right to that song, and then eventually we'll get it recorded. So that song will get them to 1 million subs. Someone says so. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. We've hit pretty much around the 90-minute mark now, or beyond.
Yeah, we're beyond. That's okay.
That's
we
all
love
right.
you. We're so grateful for you. And really, to be quite truthful with you, being here with you, it really gives my life a powerful meaning. And I'm just going to say that my life wouldn't be the same without you. And I love being in service to you. It fills my heart and my soul, and it allows me to know that I can make a difference. And what we want to share with you is how you can make a difference too. And so we're here for you. We're here for it. We're here for all of it. And yeah, so thank you for being here with us.
We so love you and appreciate you, and we'll Tuesday night I'm doing the YouTube thing. You know, we got all kinds of. Just check out all the links and all that stuff, and we'd love you to interact with us outside of Sundays if you can.
Yeah.
If you can swing it.
Yeah.
So all right, have an awesome rest of your day. Live big, bold, and bodaciously. Till next time.
Bye.
So
Aloha.
long for now.